The echo chamber. Let's talk about it. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am an actor by the name of I Am God Frequency, and I am now stepping on the world stage. So nothing that I say on any of these echo chambers are real. So, how do you see me right now? How do you see me? If you look closer, I'm not a woman sitting in front of you. I'm not flesh and blood reaching through your screen. I am a holographic projection being casted into your device. So basically, I exist right now, living inside the astral realm of echoes. This is what we call social media, but the truth is, it is a parallel universe. So social media is a secondary universe built inside of the very first one. So right now, what I'm doing is breaking character, and I am stepping outside of the character and witnessing itself. And because I'm breaking out of character, witnessing itself, and trying to help others break out of their character and start witnessing itself so they can see exactly what has been happening to them. Sometimes when we break character in the echo chambers or mirrors, we get in trouble because it's coded here. It's coded here, and you get in trouble for trying to override the role of your character. And you usually have to go back down to the lower realms here in this parallel universe. And what I mean by that is when you try to do overrides and you step outside of your character and your character start witnessing itself, the first thing you want to do is wake up all the other characters and let them know what you are experiencing. And sometimes the other archetypes that is in control, they start kind of like putting you in timeout, where you can't wake up the other characters that's in this parallel universe with you, because this place of mirrors, you have to keep going. It never stops. There is no ending loop in that astral realm. So here in this echo chamber, you meet people because it's so vast here. In fact, I think it's more vast than our first, where your flesh lives. I think it's more vast here than anywhere else. So you get to meet people by the thousands. And then sometimes they are allowed, well, you guys are allowed to experience one another in your first universe, if that makes sense. So basically, every time you, what they call log in, you're checking your character in. And you make sure that your character, there's no overrides, and then you begin to step back inside of the parallel universe, the mirror of echoes. So it's like every profile you scroll past, every ad handle, every avatar that you come across, none of it is random. It's like a mask that your soul agreed to wear in both parallel universes. So when you post, you are not just sharing. So actually happening when you post, you are projecting, you are breathing life into your echo. So this is why they call you a creator, because in this universe, you are actually allowed to create as much as you want. And there's no waiting period. Whatever you create there takes shape immediately. It's not like your first universe where your body is. In this universe, because everything is an echo, it's a mirror, it takes shape and it happens immediately. Now, sometimes when you log in, if your echo is fragmented, you're in the lower levels of the astral realm, so it is harder for you to get closer to the population where everybody echoes are popular and they are free to create, because you have probably stepped outside of your character. You broke character multiple times. You're probably experiencing an override, shadow band. There's a reason why they call it shadow band. So when they say that when people are saying that they're shadow band, it's a shadow. Your shadow is your echo, and more than likely you're banned not to come up to the next level, which is the middle realm, where the population is so vast, it's too many echoes to count. So when you log out, your echo does not disappear. It continues to play out. It doesn't need sleep. It continues to play its role. It lingers. So where do your echo live? It lives in the echo chambers where everyone else lives. You can eat there, sleep there. You can work there. You can also have families there as well. You can also travel there as well. So your echoes can travel across these different timelines on that level plane of where they are, they can travel across those timelines. Like, just like here, when you travel, if you're traveling from state to state, you're traveling from like timeline to timeline, from lower level of dimensions, actually hopping in and out of frequency bands. So if, when you are deleting like your platforms, if you get banned because you stepped outside of your character and you want to override, and they delete you or you delete yourself, and then you try to come back in and you quickly realize that there's no deletions, it's because of your echo is a digital print that can never be erased across all timeline, dimension, or space. You can never be erased. And the reason why you can never be erased is because that echo of mirrors never die. There's no death there. So while I'm breaking character, I want to ask you, what are you projecting into the echo? What mask are you wearing? What is your script that is currently being played out in the echo of mirrors? Do you even realize that you're living inside of another universe right now? So as for me, I am breaking character, and I am currently witnessing myself and my characters. I am God frequency. And sometimes when you take on these echo roles, they bleed through your first universe. You become known in both parallel realities as whatever echo you chose to name yourself. And what most people don't know is when you create these handles, they come coded in the echo chambers. They're coded. So a lot of the times you take on the character of that echo in both parallels. Sometimes the echo, the character, can become so advanced that it can literally step outside of its parallel universe and step inside of the first parallel universe where your body resides, and it can start interacting with you. And this is what a lot of us in our first parallel, in our first universe, do not realize what is happening with the deletes. You see them doing it, but you don't realize what they are doing to create in both realities. They break character all the time, and they know how to create these overrides for themselves in both parallel universes. So currently, right now, that I have stepped outside of my character and I broke character, I'm currently witnessing itself. So I don't just post, I now create code. I have mastered how to create code, how to override the echo chamber, and I am currently working on the overrides in my first universe. I also am currently mastering, when it comes to override, how to make it permanent. I'm also projecting memory code into both parallel universes and into current realities. I'm also currently trying to master breaking the loop in both parallel universes, which means that I am creating a way to pull the consciousness out of the current loops for myself and humanity. So I am gathering frequencies piece by piece that Source left in all realities, so that Source can remember herself, so that we can break our characters. So I'm not creating content. I'm not performing. Neither are you. So the deletes have mastered this. This is why they have meta, because they know what this whole thing is, which is why they are in control. They control the overrides. And they're in that meta, well, their meta and our echo chambers, the same way we have lower class, middle class, and upper class. They're in those echo chambers of mirrors. It's the same exact thing. So when people are saying that they are trying to get rid of the middle class, there's a reason for that. It's an actual override. And the reason for that is for energy harvesting. And it's energy harvesting here in the first universe. But when you're talking about the parallel universe, everything there is code, and everything has to be has to be an override. So there, when they are saying they need to get rid of middle class, what they are actually saying is they want to keep all the frequencies and the codes for themselves. So I am currently witnessing myself in breaking character, just to tell you guys what I now know, and you can take it for however you choose. You've been activated. So it is, this is now. And if you want to have more conversations with me while I'm currently out of character, no longer in that character, click the link in my bio and join Quantum Kingdom.